I'm Joost, the Content Decoder, and today I'll show you how I beat the March 2024 Google Core Update using my income report. So having a couple of sites in different stages of their life can really help give some unique insights, especially if you're doing different things with them. So like most of you, a lot of my sites have been hit by the March 2024 Google Update, and especially my content sites, my pure content sites, my informational sites have been hit. As you can see here, the ad revenue for this month has been a lot lower than for previous months. But 3 specific things I did really held up and thrived during this March 2024 update. As you can see, I still have a lot of affiliate revenue, and that's because one of these things is my affiliate site, where I really changed my site up after the helpful content update, and that helped it survive through the Google Core Update this March. So I'll get into that in a minute. Now you may think the affiliate revenue really dropped down, but this is the holiday income. As you can see, last year also had this significant drop in March, because here's the holiday income from November, here's the holiday income from December, and here that all dried up. As you can see, the drop here is a lot less. So I made $2,300, almost $2,400 from affiliates this month, and $1,237 from ezoic ads, which is what dropped the most comparing to last year. So let's get into the specific sites I worked on. I'm showing you everything I did, everything I earned, so you can learn from this as well. Now my largest site, Bite My Bun, has dropped significantly. That still has the largest income, but it is a fraction from what it was. So this is a pure content site answering helpful questions, and that site was declining, but it got hammered in the March update, and I know why. And I'm also getting into how I'm going to change that from what I've learned from some of my other sites. Now then, this is my Dutch cat site, and it still has a large number of visits that really held up, and that's because this one is predominantly Facebook traffic, but this also helped in keeping the Google traffic. Google traffic is also quite a bit here, and having that Facebook channel, having that drive the most of my traffic here, that really helped in surviving the Google Core Update, I think. So there are a lot of different signals that this really is a real brand that people actually engage with on social, and that's one of the sites that really pulled through here. Now the rest of the sites really dropped in ad revenue here, but there's also one site that really dropped in ad revenue in a lot of the pages that answered questions, but not in affiliate revenue. So I'll get into that as well. But first I want to show you my full P&L for last month. So Amazon US was $2,045. There's really still a lot of revenue here. Then bol.com, the largest retailer in the Netherlands, $111. Then my own products, well, that really bombed as well, because a lot of the sales I was getting was from these informational pages that no longer rank. Then ezoic, $1,019. Then other Amazon storefronts, $231. And YouTube, I'm really increasing my YouTube revenue as well. That's already up at $217. So the total income was $3,626. Now my costs for this month were $2,436. So that leaves me a profit of $1,189. Now the way I'm running my business is with a little accounting, a little content that I'm working on right now for one of the sites to really position the site better to recover from this March update. Then hosting, a little office costs, and one-time cost of $1,600, and that's for products that I'm reviewing, and that really helps with my affiliate revenue. And then the tools I'm using is ezoic to get into the premium program, $108, and Genius Link, which I'm using to localize all my affiliate links, $46. Now you can see over time here that I'm changing a bit from investing in content a lot, which is what helped my site grow so much, to now having more of these one-time costs, and that's for actually buying the products that I'm reviewing. And I'm also implementing a complete scoring system, which is what helped my site thrive in the Google Core Update. Now my revenue distribution is still affiliate 65% of my total income, and ads 34%, but those affiliate programs are also a little bit diversified, because I have some money coming in from bol.com as well, and other Amazon storefronts too. Now one of the sites that's thriving here through the Google Core Update is the site that I've completely built from scratch in the last few months, and I'm really focusing here on semantic SEO. So that's getting the right sentences in the right structure getting all of these articles connected in the right way. And you can see that this site is surviving the Google Core update without any problems. So this is a new domain. There's no link building done here. And even there was a jump in impressions. So I'm being considered here for a lot more queries as well during this core update. So I'm really confident that this site is positioned well to gain even more traffic in the coming months, and especially in the next update. I'm expecting to see a nice growth here. Now, another site that's doing really well through all this is my affiliate review website, where my other sites in both Dutch and English languages have significantly dropped. After the Google Helpful Content update, I really changed this site up. So I started to really review all of these products, taking unique pictures, and especially implementing a scoring system that I use in my Google Sheets. So every toy is rated on the same components, and then I use Python to go through my scores on these and then print the HTML for these score components. So I rate all of these on different score components. So it's in Dutch, so I can understand if you can't read this, but this is how I'm printing these score components. Now, if this really works, and I'm going to invest some more in making this a bit more well designed. So I'm happy with it for now. So I have these scores components, and then you can see what the weight of these scores is to get to the total score. I'm also explaining how I'm scoring these within the article, but also overall on the site. And I have an age range here that I've printed. So using Python with this Google Sheets data system really helps me to be able to do this at scale. So it's not quite printing websites. I'm still reviewing them and writing the content around this, but it is printing this whole scoring system. So I only have to score each toy once, and then I can use them in all of these different comparisons, comparison tables, roundup reviews for different ages or different types of play. So that helps me really getting a helpful site here. So blog traffic has decreased overall, and I've been winning the Google Core update for March 2024 for none of my sites except one where I already made some major changes to it after the helpful content update, and another one where I've already implemented this semantic SEO way of writing for a more content-based site. So we published only 2 new articles last month because the Google Core update started on the 5th, and I don't want to publish any of the articles I've written since then. And that's because I've trained a few writers in how we want our articles published in a semantic SEO way. So I'm going to implement that on my largest site as well. And I really don't want to publish anything I've written during a Google Core update because I want to change up that site a lot and then initiate a re-ranking. And Google can't do that when it's focusing its computing power on the update. So the way I'm going to do that is by removing a lot of the pages in Google Search Console where it says crawled but not indexed. So those are a little lower quality pages that Google really doesn't need in its index for some reason. And some of those really are some lower quality pages. So I'm going to reduce the overall cost of indexing by removing them and having my site less bloated, and then publishing a new batch of articles around a closely knit semantic content network all at once. So I'm quite confident that that will have a major impact on the ranking ability of my larger site, so that can have some traction again too, like with the semantic SEO content network that I did for a new site. So I'll keep you posted on how that's going.